Good day everyone. So I'm gonna talk about my experience from orals. Okay, I know most of you are like you are really nervous the first day when the ma'am is or the teacher is talking about you must do in oral and you're like wow really now and you start stressing and others and all this stuff.
Is it really difficult in the end?
It's like it's not difficult. When first you step on the stage, I know it's not the stage, but when you step in class in front of everyone, your heart starts beating fast, and you're like, no, I'm not ready for this. And but when you start speaking, and when you fully prepared, you will understand.
Excellent. So now we're going to talk to the others about how to be fully prepared. Thank you, Courtney. So, do you want to tell us how you experienced it, Chardonnay?
Yes. So I also I used one source. Like I searched the topic that I had, and then I just took the information and yes, ma'am. I just took the information I found, like I copied it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what is
And
that
then-
if you just copy it from one
Then
source?
It's plagiarism.
Yes.
Yeah, and then ma'am told me that I can't use just one source. I have to use people or books or other stuff. And so I interviewed Mr. Zielim and Leanne to give me their opinions. And ma'am gave me a book that told us about our freedom of speech. Yes.
Because that related to your topic, right? It was
Yes,
about,
ma'am.
I think it was about the importance of
It was-
politics for the youth.
Why should children pay attention to politics?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you used the book, I think it was that book by Zapiro, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And his cartoons.
Yeah,
And then you-
Zuma,
Yeah, it was so funny, those cartoons. And then you interviewed
Mr. Zieling.
Mr. Zili, the history teacher.
Yeah.
And Leanne Whitlow is a colleague, a friend of yours in class.
Yes.
So you got her opinion.
Yes, because she's also she's a student and she knows, and I want to hear her opinion about why children should use.
Good.
Should
So you started with one source and you ended with how many?
fall.
You ended with 4.
Yes,
Great. And how many of those 4 were primary sources?
Two.
2, because it was Leanne and...
Leanne and Mr. Zieling.
Yeah, and the other was secondary. Very nice. And you got a good mark. So well
Thank
done.
you.